Welcome to the first semi-finals in the under-19 section at the Basketball League Kerala. This is when the toughest of the tough begin to line up against each other. It's the champions of the league segment, the Thrissur Tuskers, who finished right on top of this league, who will be taking on Kochi Stallions, the lucky fourth, who now have a shot to be one step away from the finals. Basketball League Kerala gets into the business segment of these competitions.
Walking alone, the streets are empty. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for me. I've been flying from town to town, from London to all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky.
My parents would be there watching me live.
Feel like a dynamite, ready to explode right up in the sky.
Introduction of the players. Let's quickly go over that player list as well. Jersey number 1 for the Thrissur Tuskers is Praveen Vinay Shankar. That's the player to watch out for from this Thrissur Tuskers side. Jersey number 3 is Aterao. Then we have Advait in 5, Neo John Vincent in 6, Algo George in 8, 9 will be Uvesh Abhiram Krishna in 11, Abhijit in 14, Shion in 15, Johnson Sabu in 23, and Niranjan in 73. At the other end for the Kochi Stallions, it's Tanmay. Albin 2-3-5 is the player in the paint, Jinsuke Joby. Then we have Vasudev, the quick and mercurial power forward, Vasudev number 8. Joel Joseph, the number 9, who will bring some presence in the paint along with Jins to give him some support. We'll have Abhinav in 13, Anthony in 15, and then one of the best power forwards we've seen in action in these competitions, Basketball League Kerala, Gotham, will be number 16 to be playing at 45 and handling the ball as well. Number 17 will be Nived Krishna, Asrai number 22, and Abhinand Rajesh will be jersey number 23. That's what the lineup looks like. The stage is set. The players are ready. It's the Tuskers taking on the Kochi Stallions. Remember, the Tuskers have had only one defeat in these competitions thus far. How are they going to look at this challenge? Okay, let's look at 3 secrets to this victory. I think Thrissur Tuskers stand a good chance if they control the tempo. And I think in defense, it will be crucial for them to stop 2 players, A, Vasudev, and B, more importantly, will be their ability to stop Gotham. And if they can force Kochi into double-digit turnovers, I think that's what's going to make this game interesting. On the other side, you will have what the Kochi needs to do. Kochi, well, they need to get Gotham going early. If Gotham combines really well, we will have a sensational match on our hands. Second is Jins and Asrai in the paint. How many points can Jins and Asrai put together? If both of them together can get past the 30-point mark, Kochi will stand a very strong chance of winning this. Most importantly, moving into the 4th quarter, if any of these teams has more than a 6-point lead, I think they will be favorites to take a spot in the finals. One of the most interested games. Everyone's been talking about this fixture since the morning. Tuskers taking on Kochi. Let's see who gets the better of the other. Under 19 action, Basketball League Kerala, the best of the best in Kerala basketball in action. 5 versus 15 in this first jump ball. Looks like Jin's got a touch. Yes, indeed. So this is going to be Kochi Stallions ball. Right away, trying to use the calm and composure of Jins. And if you've been watching us on Instagram, you know that one of the points that I was mentioning for this particular semi-final fixture is the fact that Jins has the ability to play both on the inside and on the outside. The shooting percentage of this side is also very good. First turnover. Watched carefully there. Vasudev beats his man, forcing that pass, that combination play. Not quite working out for them. Watch this there. Vasudev took to the air and then was looking for the pass. He was expecting that movement from Joel Joseph in the paint. tactical play, slight change made by Kochi Stallions into this one. They've decided to go with Joel Joseph in this first quarter instead of Asray. So that means Asray will be in action in that second quarter, where typically they have been at their weakest. Fast skyhook going in for the Tuskers. Watch this move in the paint, gets the ball, finds the space to release. Gotham in isolation. Oh, nice check. This is the first time that we've seen this happen. Call for a travel there. Like I said, 3 points to look out for. Kochi will want to get Gotham going as early as possible. How much does this boy have in the legs as well? He's been their best player for the last 5 days. How much energy does he still have in his legs? That's the question. Fast break opportunity. Is this the opening? Yes, indeed. The Kochi Stallions register their first bucket on the scoreboard. The home side gets into action on this fast break off the turnover. Niranjan. Perfect defense for Kochi. That's where they want Niranjan to be. Keeping Niranjan outside the line is the best possible situation for the Kochi Stallions. A lot of tactics between both these coaches. Jins with a nice move to the basket. Superb defense by Niranjan as well. Stripping him off the ball. Oh, lovely pass. Lovely pass. Beautiful play amongst the bigs. Watch that assist. And then that easy two. Kochi hasn't quite found its rhythm. Vasudev trying to work off the screen. Gotham short, but an important rebound. Vasu beats one man. Beautiful pass. Lovely feed there. Watch this. They're beating their man and getting the ball across to his partner. And Joel Joseph was fouled in the paint. You're going to see a lot of this play. You're going to see a lot of beating that first man, getting past your first defender, and then giving a drop from this Kochi side. That's what they master in. At the other end, you have Shion and Niranjan. These are the two guys who will be careful and watchful of that movement at the low post and at the high post. Gotham! Oh! Vasu and Gotham. Both these teams would have converted under normal circumstances on the fast break on both occasions. But it's the pressure of the situation because it's the semi-finals of the Basketball League Kerala. Looking for that pass, finds Joby on top. Joby looks to dunk, misses it. A little bit of showboating there. Gotham. Uncharacteristic miss there by Gotham. A lot of goaltending happening as well. If you can see the three players of the Tuskers hanging out right underneath the ring. It's probably a good idea for Gotham to perhaps just go straight into them. Lovely. Slows himself down, sees that the defense was more interested in the rebound than the block. Puts it on the floor, attacks the basket. Abhinand Rajesh is crucial for the defense of this side. Niranjan stripped of the ball, a turnover here. This time the finish is good. Couple of easy misses for the Stallions. else they should have been in the lead. What are the Tuskers going to muster now? Quick hands on the defense. What will the Tuskers do? Spinning in, spinning out. Oh, lovely release. Soft hands. Watch this release. The release was beautiful. Watch this here. Praveen with two. Last touch is white. This is going to be a red ball. Gets the feed on the perimeter. Will look for some support. Trying to work off the screen. Gets past his man. Drives baseline. Will look to kick it out. Didn't get the roll. At the other end, on the transition, Praveen puts a little too much on it. End-to-end basketball. Gotham up for a three. Down it goes. The danger man for Kochi strikes a three. The Stallions from beyond the three-point arc, led by a Gotham. Crucial rebound this one. On the back of a three-pointer, the momentum becomes extremely important. Kochi successful in denying a scoring transition for the Tuskers. Gotham once again using Joby for that screen. The man has switched. Joby outside, keeping Niranjan busy. Lovely release. High off the glass for two. Watch this there. Beats him on that step. He's been practicing that move for sure. Praveen. Slightly guilty there, Joel Joseph. Hanging out underneath the basket, not focusing on boxing out. Had he boxed out his man, that would have been an easy rebound. Had established position already. Outlet. This ball should find Praveen. That's an okay attempt for the Kochis. They wouldn't want Praveen to be taking those attempts. 3-on-1 at the other end. And the man goes strong. Vasu, number 8 for two. Off the dribble, off the crossover. Beats two. And a crucial rebound. This is what can stretch that lead. Gotham on the dribble. Did everything so right. Just love the way that hesitation move works from Gotham. 13-8, 5-point lead for the Stallions. Remember, the Tuskers will get an opportunity in that second quarter. I was talking about how the Kochi Stallions do not want these three-point attempts from Praveen. Two to Praveen. James Joby driving in on the dribble, comfortably cushions that drive. Rebound situation. Is that called as a foul or a jump ball? Looks like it's going to be a foul. Let's watch this again. Gets it on the rebound and, well, the foul was called for sure. 10-15, 5-point lead. Joby is left free. He can shoot a three. Niranjan giving him that challenge. Asking that question, do you have it in you to drain that three? And Joby says, thank you. Looking for that drop. Here they come. A miss pass there. Abhinand. Vipin K gesticulating from outside, telling Abhinandan, hello, you could have just dribbled that into the D and then looked for a pass. Line cut on the zero. He was waiting. And watch that back foot on the replay. Coming in from the outside. Difficult to beat the watchful eyes of the ref. Takes the contact. Two attempts from the charity stripe for Joel Joseph. 18-8. I think the Kochi Stallions will be looking for 11-point cushion at the end of this quarter, because the way the rules of this league are set, you can at max out at 30 minutes on the court. So strategically, they will have to plan this out. Pulls up and drains it. Vinay Shankar. He's been relatively quiet. Wait and watch for this guy in quarter three, quarter four. Off the dribble, sends him flying, and then sinks the three. What a play from number 16. It's Gotham. It's the man who drained 20 plus points in the last fixture. It's the man with the double double in the last fixture. And right now, he's breathing threes. End of Q1, 22-13, as the Kochi Stallions hold on to this lead. Quarter two with the Stallions. Like I said, they would have wanted 11-point lead at the end of quarter one. They got something like 9. Oh, lovely rebound. The rebound will be crucial on the transition. Here come the Stallions. Couple of passes. Enough time on the shot clock. They can use that time. Rushing that play a little too much. 22-15. Pulls up. Nothing doing. Steal. Pressure on the ball man. Is he going to be called for a foul? Is it a foul and count? It's a foul and count. So he has an and one opportunity here as well. Remember, This is the tough quarter for the Kochi Stallions. They rely very heavily on their starting five. We've seen that right throughout this tournament. If you looked at the minutes of these players, you could make that out very clearly. This is the showtime for this five, which is on the floor. Can they hold on to this lead? If they can keep it within 5 points, that's all that the coach and management of the Kochi Stallion side will be hoping for. 17-22. Lovely move. Foul though. This time he doesn't get it to go in as well. So two attempts for the young man, Advait. Timeout taken on the floor, and what a first quarter it was for the Kochi Stallions. They'll be looking to keep that lead handy. They ended that first quarter with a nice 9 point cushion. I did feel that it was quite perhaps 2 points lesser than what they would have liked to have. Nevertheless, 9.8 is that lead now down to 22-17, so it's down to a 5 point lead. Initial few moments, but there is a struggle when it comes to productivity for the Kochi Stallions with this five on the floor. 17-22. 4 points thus far in this quarter for the Thrissur Tuskers. Gets it comfortably in. Advait, he's been good off the dribble for his side. He's been looking to attack the basket. That's what they require. Well done indeed. It's important for the Stallions to take their time. Lovely move! Lovely backdoor cut! Getting that two on the outside. The other end once again on complete extension. Algo George. Here come the Kochi Stallions with Albin. Kicks it out. Rotating it on the outside. Here's an attempt coming. Ooh. Last touch was Kochi. (21-24). The Tuskers looking to get back into this game. And this man has been important. This man has been crucial. This man has been the one who has the ability to unlock this defense. Lovely offensive move. 3 minutes in. It's a 3 point game. The last touch, Kochi. So this is going to be a green and white ball. We saw a lot of control in that first quarter of the boards from the Kochi Stallions. But when Joby is away, when Joel is away, it's difficult for them to control the boards as much. And right now, the rebounds counting in more and more for this Tusker side. Goes for that Skyhook. Who's going to come down with that rebound? Remember, rebounding has been a challenge.
21 rebounds for the Kochi against 8 rebounds for the Blues.
12 rebounds.
12
8,
and
8.
12 and 8.
Opportunity from the outside for Advait. The defense beginning to give him some space because he has been driving in so often. Overall, if you look at the overall play of both these teams, definitely it is the Thrissur Tuskers who seem to have a good run. But the assist column, that's where the difference has been. Kochi have been able to create opportunities for each other. Yet another turnover. 5 minutes in. Kochi will be happy that they've still been able to hold on to that lead. They were worried about this situation, no doubt. Tuskers with an opportunity. Foul called against 14, and it's called as a technical. Interesting. Don't quite know what that reason was, but perhaps the referee heard something. This call going against Abhijit. So a throw and possession as well. On the outside, sends the ball to the outside, puts it on the floor, attacks the ring. What tremendous explosive speed there. 20-24. Once again, remember, it's really nice that both these teams are pressing and focusing on the defense when you don't have your first five in. 3-on-1. Someone definitely is free. Yet another attempt that goes a begging. Here's a chance for the Tuskers to tie it. We've been talking about the defense here. Advait attacks the basket. Last touch is going to be Kochi. 14 seconds reset on that shot clock. 24-22. 2 points still in favor of the Kochi Stallions, with the Tuskers with an opportunity to take the lead. What can the Tuskers do with this possession? They look on the outside. He's the man. He needs to put it on the floor. Decides to pass this time round. Loses that ball. The play was read so well by the player guarding the zone. Did not let go. Kochi will look to convert. .355 on the clock. Kochi have been able to deny the Tuskers on the last 3 possessions. This time it's a 2. And the Tuskers have come from behind and drawn this game right now. It's even Stevens at 24 each. Distribution on top of the pivot. Spins his way into the paint. Nothing doing. Gets the whistle from the referee, and he will take 2 attempts from the free throw line. Anthony with 2. 3:30. The Kochi management looking at the clock time and time again. This is the quarter that historically has been difficult for Kochi. If you look at all the matches, 5 matches that they have played, this is the quarter in which they concede the most number of points. And the statistics of this quarter give you a similar story. Kochi has been able to score only 2 points in this quarter thus far, and 11 points scored by the Tuskers. What a solid quarter this is. Puts it on the floor, attacks the basket, gets his 2. What a finish for this man. Watch this again. Attacks the basket. Gets it off the glass for two. Advait, he's been the main man for this side. Gets another basket. 26 all. What a scoring quarter it has been for the Tuskers. Looking to make amends, hoping for some luck. 4 points this quarter for the Kochi Stallions. It's been a tough quarter for them. And last touch, Kochi as well. So the Tuskers with a good run in this quarter thus far. 13 points. 13 seconds on the shot clock as well. Off the dribble, looking to attack. This is called for a block. Foul trouble for the side, so a couple of attempts from the free throw line as well. Rotates it beautifully on the outside, attacks the basket. Does everything right except that release. Puts it on the floor, drives into traffic, takes the contact for the foul. And we have a situation for the first time in this game after the opening moments that the Tuskers have the lead. 28-26. Anything less than 5 points difference between these two sides will be a very good outcome for the Kochi Stallions. At the other end, the Thrissur Tuskers at the other side would consider this a good quarter for them if they have a 5 to 6 point lead. It's like the goalposts are different for both these sides. One team believes that six would be enough. The other thinks six is a good result. Converts it comfortably. Every point is like gold for the Kochi Stallions in this quarter. Asrai, a low scoring quarter for these guys in red. Doesn't get the second one. The defense is tight. The Tuskers don't want to give them any free looks. Oh! What a time for them to drain this three. Takes his time, sets himself up. And Asrai gets a three-pointer. Unbelievable if Kochi can hold on to a lead after this second quarter. The Tuskers look to pull up their socks in Q2, have done a fantastic job outscoring the Kochi Stallions. But towards the end, the scoring prowess of this Kochi Stallions has resulted in them getting back into the lead. 30-28 on the outside. It's his man, dishes it out to Zero. The pass was available. This was a good move. Playing that triangular offense and getting that two off the glass. There we are on the rotation. Stallions with Asrai. He's the important output for them offensively. 30 points each. Lovely move to the basket. Algo George off the dribble takes it all the way. 32-30. It's a quarter that wholly and solely belonged to the Tuskers. 19 points. 19 points. That's how much they mustered in this quarter, too. At the other end, the Kochi Stallions were able to get a mere 8. Historically, this has been the hardest quarter for the Kochi Stallions, and they've done quite well being able to stay in this game. At the other end, the Tuskers have done what they needed to do. At the end of Q1 and Q2, this is an even game. I wouldn't say any of these teams has a distinct advantage, and using that advantage to the fore have been both these coaches, taking their team to an even scenario at 32-30 with the Tuskers with a 2-point lead.
Next game at 5 p.m. You're going to have the Kochi Stallions versus Kottayam Bisons in the under 19 girls, followed by same Kottayam Bisons versus Calicut Warriors in the under 19 boys. This will complete the semi-finals for the day, so we have 2 games. We request all the parents to witness these 2 games and cheer for all the players out here. Thank you.
Sun, our oldest source of energy. We can capture the power of sunlight and harness it to use in our own homes, businesses, schools, government buildings, and public utilities. Watson Energy, your one-stop solar solution.
We are all set for action in the second half. On paper, Thrissur should have the edge, but the play of basketball is rarely played on a paper. Kochi have already shown resilience throughout this season over the last 6 days. And if this becomes a tight game late in the fourth quarter, don't be surprised if the Stallions believe that they can pull off an upset. Remember, it's 1 versus 4 in this first semi-finals, but everything on that league table goes to zilch the moment we get onto this court for the semi-finals. 2 quarters in, it's 32-30 in favor of the boys in white. The Thrissur Tuskers with the lead, now looking to enforce their domination on this fixture. Vasu on the outside looks for a feed to Joby, puts it onto the floor. Joby pulls up, doesn't get it to go in. Vinay. Winner's been a little off color, but usually he's an engine that gets going in the third and fourth quarter. Lovely pass. It's the way Gotham receives the ball as well. Last touch is white. Vasu taking his time, waiting to see how the other Stallions from Kochi move around. The Tuskers still with a 2-point lead. Praveen guarding his man carefully. Vasu puts it on the floor. Oh, rejected underneath the ring. Should have been an easy 2 for us, right? Lucky the Stallions with this loose ball. End-to-end action, the finish missing. Here come the Tuskers with Vinay. Vinay is a bankable option. Steps in from the outside. This is the second time that there has been a turnover from the Tuskers for the same mistake. Stepping in from the sideline, not realizing that they're out of bounds as they walk in. 2 turnovers. How crucial will that be in a close game? Vasu drives baseline, kicks it out to Joby. Joby looks for some help, zips it across to the other 45. Good defense by the Tuskers, forcing that attempt. Shot clock pressure felt by the Kochi Stallions. On the outside, good pass in. Advait! Advait not quite having the same impact now that Asra and Joby are in the paint. Asra left open. He has 1-3. This one looked close to being another. When it looks to work off the dribble, it's Praveen who drains it. Takes a step in, stops short of Joby. It's called for a foul. Vinay Shankar will be at the free throw line. (35-30). Gets the second one to go in. It's a 6-point lead. 3.5 minutes into this third quarter. The lack of scoring for the Stallions is surprising. Joby fades away. Lovely steal. On the transition, Advait versus Joby. Lovely defense by Joby. Fast break opportunity. One forced error. If there ever was one in basketball, you'd call that one. Asrai with a miss. Winner Shankar puts it up, and he has Niranjan there to put it in. No boxing out underneath the ring, and an easy rebound and finish. Guilty of ball watching there. Joby kicks it out. Once more, tough defense. Two ball possessions now, back to back, where the Tuskers have executed some excellent defense, making it really hard to drive offense for their opponents. Kochi Stallions struggling right from the onset of that second quarter. This third quarter has belonged to the Tuskers. Foul and count. This time it's Abhijit. Look at that bump there from Asrai. Regardless of that contact, able to keep his center of gravity right and puts it in for two. 40-30. It's a 10-point game. How would one deal with this pressure? How will the Kochi Stallions respond? Stolen. Yet another attempt missed on the transition by the Stallions. It's not been a defensive problem. It's been a problem with the offense. And when the confidence is high, the buckets become more and more exciting. That's what Praveen shows up. This one's for the highlight reel. If you watch this on Instagram, don't be surprised. Praveen with some great nifty handwork to get to. And finally, the first points in quarter number 3 for this Kochi side come in minute number 5. Praveen puts it on the floor, looks to drive in, spins into trouble, kicks it out. Beautiful backdoor cut. Lovely pass as well. Joby caught out of place. And an easy two off the low post. Good defense. Lays it in for two. Abhijit. 14-point lead. Joby takes that attempt from 45. Change in tempo for the Tuskers. They were playing transition basketball in the first half. Now a lot more settled approach. Yet another pass. Yet another pass that has created that basket. The two bigs combining, 14 and 73. Abhijit and Niranjan. What a play, what a play. We looks like we missed a play at the other end. There it goes, the defense of this Tusker side. It's been top notch in quarter 3. Puts it on the floor. Joby attacks. Takes the contact for that foul. I think he's been guilty of looking to play too much on the outside. They needed to attack the ring. That's what they started off doing in quarter 1, and that's what's vanished from their game in quarter 3. Remember, in this quarter 3, thus far, Kochi Stallions have scored only 2 baskets. Substitution on the floor. Checking into this game for the Thrissur Tuskers is Algo George. Remember, no substitutions allowed per se. The fact that there is some injury or an injury situation means that Algo George will be stepping in. Taking an awfully long time to get us going here. I'm beginning to wonder, who is this break going to help? Is this a break that's going to help the Kochi Stallions because there's a break in momentum for the Thrissur Tuskers, or is it an advantage for the Thrissur Tuskers as they get to recuperate some energy? Joby misses that first. Chins on your screens. Plays a lot of his basketball in Bangalore. Thrissur Tuskers in a comfortable position. Remember, it's a 16-point lead right now. They will be looking to hold this lead, take their time. The clock is on their side. Turnover forced by the Kochi Stallions. Is there a comeback? Is there a comeback? Is there a possibility? Is there a script somewhere in which the victory belongs to the Kochi Stallions? Yet another miss. On the transition, Praveen has it easy. And Praveen doesn't miss these. Fast break, good pass that finds him comfortably in the space. And he gets it in for two. Joby at the other end takes the contact. I believe this one will get called against Advait. Second foul. Gets it to go in 50. That should be 33. Vinay Shankar. They've not quite needed him. Ball possession with the Kochi.
Had to see the leg.
34-50. 16-point lead. Joby playing on the outside. I'd like to see Joby attack the ring more. That's what they need to do. 50-38. They've brought it down to 12 points now. The lead was as big as 16. Lovely look on the replay as well. What will the Tuskers respond with? Against the zone, takes the bump and floats it in. That confidence running high in this Thrissur Tusker side. Algo George there drives in and Algo cushions it in for two. Pushes it out. Joby with that smooth release. No boxing out, and the rebound taken by Algo George. After that shot, given all the time and space to run in behind that attempt, uses that momentum to get the rebound and gets to quarter number 3 coming to an end. 11 on the game clock for Q3. Asrai doesn't get it to go in. 3.5 seconds left. Can they get an attempt going? Oh, they drain that three! Praveen has a buzzer beater from downtown. It's almost as if he shot that bucket from Thrissur and he still got it in. Watch that release here from the half court line, beating that buzzer with a three-pointer. Sometimes in basketball, you feel that there are attempts that should get you five. This was one of those. Gets it in for a score of 57-38. This is a shock third quarter. Absolutely shocking third quarter. The Kochi Stallions still shaking and shivering from what they've witnessed in Q3. It's an outright blast. 25 points in quarter number 3 for the Thrissur Tuskers. Let's take a moment to catch our breaths. Be back in about 30 seconds for quarter 4 action. It's a do or die quarter, this fourth quarter. Stallions need that outside shooting to work. It's not quite worked for them. That's what I was talking about. That outside shooting that has worked for them in that Q3, Q4 scenarios. Definitely not worked in Q3. Will it work in Q4? But the point has been not just the offense, it's also been that defense. They leaked too many points in quarter 3. The momentum that the Tuskers built in Q2, using that in Q3. Once again, an air ball. Last 2 possessions, the Kochi Stallions have not been able to touch the ring. 2 attempts. Fouled on his way to the basket. Abhijit has had an exceptional game today. Not just his play on his own, but also that combination play with Niranjan. Typically in this side, it is Vinay Shankar who does a lot of damage with his fast ball handling. But today he was neutralized and nullified by Gautam, by Vasudev. And today someone else had to step up to the plate, and Abhijit has done that for the Tuskers. Gautam kicks it out. Joby rotates the ball all the way to 0. The ball just bouncing out of Jins's hands. Vinay Shankar looking for that feed. Puts a little too much onto that pass. I think there was a chance for it to be called for a backcourt violation as well. Takes the contact this time round. Asray. Ever since Abhijit has gotten back onto the floor, Asra has suffered a bit. The quarter number 2 is where Asra was leading this side. Gets those two to go in. Those free throws are important, especially when you have a lead as high as 17 to roll back. Vinay looking to make a power move all the way to the basket. .740 left in this game. What will the Tuskers be able to do? Gotham hands it off. Once again, they're short on that three-point attempt. Vasu. And the defense forcing these attempts from the Thrissur Stallions. Gotham with his exceptional footwork. There's a switch on the man. The pass to Jins is on. Will they be able to find him? This is where that combination play needs to stand out. Once the man has switched on the defense, what they required to do was to find the Jeans with the offensive pass. 14 seconds on the shot clock. He stops the dribble. Niranjan, no violation as he took off. 57-40. It's a 17-point game. Who's going to take that W? Pulls up for a three. Nothing doing. Remember, in that first quarter, they were 4 of 9 at halftime from beyond the three-point arc. But that three-point shooting has deserted this side. It's the amount of energy that they've had to spend in defense. Sometimes you don't quite realize the impact that a player's defense creates. This has been a great example of that. Gotham finds the pass. Jins takes it all the way to the hoop, doesn't get it to go in. It's not been his day. Praveen with some moves. Nice awareness for that pass. Nice off the ball movement as well. Watch this here on the replay. Beautiful. He takes his time in Asray, making that movement, making himself available. Niranjan with some action at the other end. Watch this again. Niranjan gets the pass and flushes it down. .17 points the difference. This gets interesting only and only if we see 2 3-pointers from the Kochi side over the next 1 minute. If they don't, you might as well forget it. 5 minutes and 7 seconds. That's what's showing on the game clock. Advait looking to feed Niranjan. Niranjan kicks it out from traffic. Advait just about gets the roll. Transition opportunity. Takes the foul from Advait. Watch this here. Gets bumped. Gathers the ball. Was all set to go up and gets bumped from behind.
unsportsmanlike.
So that's an unsportsmanlike foul.
Two free throws and ball pitch.
2 free throws and a ball possession, as I'm told from our statistician next to us.
Hard foul or playing the man.
Okay. Called for playing the man rather than playing the ball. The decision contested by the coach of the Tuskers. We were talking about 3-point plays. I think this is an opportunity. Can this open the door? They need another 3-pointer. That would get everything going. Short. Vasu gets his own rebound, gives that pass, and a quick 2 rather. Asrai with that 2. It's a 14-point game. They need to deny the Tuskers a basket on this possession. Can they make it happen? Vinay Shankar kicks it out. Advait drives in baseline. Pass available to Niranjan. Rebound to the Stallions. On this possession, can they convert? Rejected by Niranjan. What a play. Gautam takes his time. Oh, that could have been the basket. That could have been the basket that would have shown the Stallions a way in. Has the train left the station with 3.5 minutes to go? Do we close the books on this chapter? Fast break opportunity for Gautam. Forces that attempt. Perhaps could have waited for some rebound assistance, but the rebound was there. Full court press. Here comes Praveen, stops that dribble. Looks to beat his man. It's a 2-on-1 situation. Is the pass available? There's a free man somewhere for sure. Advait rotates the ball out. It's a 12-point game. Stallions will want to deny. If they deny, this will get exciting. Is there a transition? Not quite. Pulls up for a 3. Rebound. Last touch is going to be, and I'm waiting to see that judgment. It goes in favor of the Stallions. 2 minutes, 50 odd seconds left. The clock seems to be moving. It did look like the clock was moving. 2:47. The table will take a look to correct that time. Well spotted by Vipin K, the coach of the Kochi side. Immediately pointing it out to the table. And the clock has been corrected. 2:53 now, back on the clock. Every second counts. Remember what's at stake. It's a spot in the finals of the Basketball League Kerala. Gautam, crucial possession for the Kochi Stallions. If they convert, oh my God, what a time to convert. Gets a 3-point in. It's a single-digit game now, 9 points with 2.5 minutes left. Will the Tuskers feel the pressure? Advait on the ball, holding that dribble. Was that a half-court violation? We will never know. Pulls up for a 3. Rebound. Kochi Stallions. 2:15 left. 9 points. The advantage for the Tuskers. Hustle. Turnover. What a time for a turnover. What a time for a mistake. It's a jump ball. And as luck would favor it, the Kochi Stallions with the ball possession. 59-50. It's game time. Are we heading to overtime? 2 minutes and 2 seconds left. 9 points the difference. A conversion from the Stallions could make it 7 or 6. This is the kind of excitement you play this game for. This is the kind of excitement you watch this game for. Gautam stops the dribble. Looks to feed Jins. Jins looking to work his way into the paint. 8 seconds left. Oh, interception. What a time for that interception. Vinay Shankar at the other end. The pass was available. And he creams it in. What a possession! Abhijit delivers a blow to the hopes of the Stallions today. It's back to being at 9 points, 11 rather, 50-61. They now need a 3, nothing less will do. And the rebound falls to the Stallions as well. Do they get a 3? Oh, not quite. And I think the ship has left its port. Timeout taken on the floor by the Tuskers. 61-50. 11 points should be comfortable, but you never know. The stress of the situation, the pressure of the situation can make players fumble a ball, take an early attempt, make a mistake, and that leaves the door open for a comeback. This Kochi side on your screens will be hoping for a moment like that. They will be hoping for an opportunity like that. They will be hoping that perhaps that door is left slightly open and they can get their foot in. And if they get their foot in, we will get some serious entertainment. At the other end, 111, and that's what the coach will be telling his players. Keep yourself calm, keep yourself composed. It's all about determination. It's all about desire. How badly does this Kochi side want this victory? How much calmness, how much presence, how much perseverance can this Tusker side in green show? One 11, a triple Nelson. 1-1 and 11-point difference. We have 5 ones on the board right now. 1 minute, 11 seconds, and a difference of 11 between the two sides. Will they be able to hold on to this advantage? Or are we done and dusted with this fixture? Do we know for sure that it's going to be the Tuskers who will be in the finals? Or is there still a question mark? Will the Kochi Stallions pull off an unlikely surprise? Remember, it's 111, so it's definitely a 3 possession game for sure. 3 possession game is about 6 points, but the lead is 11, so someone will have to make a big mistake. Asrai with some pressure on the ball, man. What a moment it has been, and what a play it has been from this boy. Abhijit has been special today. On a day when Vinay Shankar has felt the pressure on the defense, Abhijit has delivered for this Tusker side. On a day when Vinay Shankar was kept quiet by the quick hands and quick footwork of Gautam and Vasu, Abhijit has delivered in the paint. Not just on the moves, not just on the spins, but also from the free throw line. 1 minute, 2 seconds. They need an attempt off the screen. Asray. That's what happens when you have pressure on you. The easy baskets become harder and harder. 43 seconds. As Niranjan showboats in the paint. Lovely pass on the transition, and he dunks it in, flushing it home for 2. Turnover. Here's an opportunity. Praveen. 2 more to the Tuskers. And what was down to 9 points just a minute ago is now a 17-point lead. 17.5 seconds left. The writing is definitely on the wall. What a game it has been from the Tuskers. What a play it has been from these guys, especially that man in 14. He has played his heart out. A game for Abhijit that Abhijit will remember as the clock strikes zero and the news breaks through that the Thrissur Tuskers will make it into the finals at the inaugural edition of the Basketball League Kerala. A performance to remember from that man, number 14, Abhijit. His combination play in the paint with Niranjan will be remembered as the play of the semi-finals. The support came in from Vinay Shankar. The distribution skills were on point, and when it mattered most, number 14 of this Thrissur Tusker side delivered for his team. The victory belongs to the Tuskers. The foot in the final belongs to the Tuskers. They will sit there, wait and watch and see who joins them and who they take up on the finals tomorrow.
Congratulations to the Thrissur Tuskers. We have the first finalist in the under-19 boy. Now, let's move our attention to the under-19 girl.
I'll see you at the trophy.